course, the moment I start filming, I get a text. Today, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. Clearly, I have none on, as you can tell by this lovely mess of redness on my forehead. So my face is already cleansed, moisturized, got sunscreen on, all that fun stuff. So we can get right into makeup. So I don't wear foundation, or like I don't contour, I don't highlight. Well, I occasionally highlight, but I have never owned foundation, so I literally just stick to like concealer and eyebrow stuff. So that's kind of what you're gonna see today. It's super minimal. I guess it could be considered like a no makeup look. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup, so we'll just jump right in. I like to start with concealer. I've been loving the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. It's got like a matte finish, so I find it's really nice under the eyes because then you don't get that shininess, and then it's not like highlighting your eye bags, which I know a lot of people don't want. It kind of has like a natural skin finish to it, but if you do have very dry skin, it's probably not the best. I'd go with something a little bit more, or just something less matte. So yeah, it comes in a little stick like this, and I'm using, I'm awful at this, I'm sorry, CW04, which is beige. If I'm looking in this direction, it's because I have a mirror here. So I don't always like to cover all of my under eye redness. I kind of like the look of it. So I'm just going to start blobbing on my eyes. And I don't use brushes either. I do get it in the corners of my eyes and just kind of rub the excess. And yeah, so as you can see, I don't like something completely full coverage. I like some of that redness or darkness to shine through, or not shine through, but show. I just like the look of it. I've accepted my eye bags and I'm getting more comfortable with them, and I think they can be really, really hot. So why hide them, right? I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my forehead. Whenever I have a lot of zits or acne, as I do right now, clearly breaking out, I don't like to put too much concealer over top of it because I find the texture gets really messed up, and sometimes the redness goes down a little bit. Like I said, I just cleansed, so my skin's a little red from that. Sometimes just prefer the look of it without any makeup, and I'll just deal with the redness. But obviously some days I'm feeling really crappy about it, so I'll conceal it. So that's it for concealer. And now I'm going to move on to brows. I'm just going to take a spoolie, which is actually a NYX eyebrow pencil, but I don't like the color. So I literally only use it for the spoolie. I just like to get them up and away. Actually, speaking of up and away, I'm going to pin my bangs back because they are getting in the way. Done. Depending on the day, I'll use different products on my eyebrows. There's two that I'm currently using. I'm using a lot of NYX products because they're cheap and they're real good. This is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I have it in blonde. There's like a dark one and a light one, and then there's like a gel kind of thing. So some days I'll only use the powder, or other days I will use the Sephora Gel Brow Builder. I have this one in Midnight Brown. I used to use the blonde one, and it matched my like eyebrow color pretty spot on, but I kind of have been really into like a darker brow, so I got one of the darkest shades, and I really like it. Some days I will mix the two, and then another day I might only use powder, or I will only use this. But today I'm gonna use both of them, because why not? So I start off with powder. I'm just gonna take a really old Quo angled brush. It's dense, so it holds product pretty nicely, but I do sometimes have to like pinch the brush to get it to be a little finer. I'm just gonna go in with the darkest shade. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of the light and just kind of bounce back and forth. I concentrate a lot more of the product towards the end of my brow, so I'm just gonna fill that in. Also, there's like construction going on or something. I just heard a noise, so hopefully there's not too much background noise. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter color and just with a really light hand. Oh, there's too much product already. So you can already tell there's like a pretty big difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one. So powder's done. So I'm gonna go in with the Brow Builder now. And this, I find the brush, there's always a lot of product on the brush, so I always kind of like try and get the excess off. I don't know if you can see that, my camera really sucks, but there's like lots of buildup on it. Like the powder, I concentrate this a little bit more on the ends of my eyebrows, but this I will go ahead and put in the front as well, just to kind of make the hairs look darker and push them more upwards. And I'm going to start with the corner. I'm just going to put a little bit of the product, kind of draw them on almost with like the tip of it, and then just brush it through. Then I put a little bit in the front and push the brow hairs kind of in the opposite direction. I'm just going to grab a little bit more product from just the outside that I kind of dumped off and go to the other eyebrow. I find I always like this one a little bit more, but maybe that's why this one is so difficult, because it knows I don't like it as much. Oh god, I have a lot of product. I have a blob of product, so I'm just going to go in with like a Q-tip. My eyebrows were a little clumpy there, so I'm just kind of wiping it away. If I notice that they look like significantly different, I'll go in with the powder again with the lightest shade, kind of try and even them out a little bit. You just kind of have to do it to like your preference and what you prefer with your brows and what you feel suits your face. So that's it for brows. Now I'm just going to go in with mascara. Sorry. I'm just going to curl my lashes first. I'm just using the Maybelline Great Lash, which is like super cheap at like Shoppers or whatever drugstore you shop at. This is Blackest Black. It's not the best mascara, not gonna lie. You'll find that it gets pretty dark. Like it rubs off a lot. The wand I actually like because I don't like super clumpy eyelash or mascaras. I have pretty decent lashes to begin with, so I don't need any extra like volume, I guess. My eyelashes go blonde to the tip, so they look a lot shorter than they are naturally. And then when I add mascara, it's just to kind of enhance them the slightest bit. If you have any recommendations for like a good cheap mascara, let me know. I kind of want to try one from NYX just because I've been like loving their products and they're cheap and they're great. So that's it. Mascara's done. Sometimes I'll go in with eyeliner. I don't have any right now because I ran out or dried out or something, so I'm just not wearing it. And then sometimes I'll go in with like a highlighter. I don't use a legit highlighter. I'm still looking for one that I genuinely like, because I find a lot of highlighters are really sparkly and I want something that's more of like a dewy finish, not like sparkle and shiny. As a highlighter for now, sometimes I don't even know where I got this palette, but it's from Clinique and there's like 3 shades in there, and this one, it's kind of shimmery. I will actually just use that on like my cheekbones, my Cupid's bow. Here, I'll put some on just so you can see. It's an eyeshadow, but for me, it gives me the kind of shimmer that I want. I don't know if you can see any shimmer. So it's just really subtle, but I am still looking for something a lot better. And that's it. It's a pretty low-key look. Good for lazy days or every day if you don't feel like doing a full face of makeup. I find these are just like good essentials. But yeah, that's it. That's my everyday makeup. So yeah, thanks for watching and hopefully I will see you and talk to you soon.